Hey everyone, it is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is Sunday. So, the Sketch Sunday crew and I are playing along with Sandy's Follow a Sketch February. So, this is the sketch that she has picked out for us today. It is from Stuck Sketches, and this is a perfect sketch for scraps or mini paper pads, which would have been really good for yesterday as well. Well, that being said, I happened to scrap these in the same day, and so that those supplies were still on my desk. Honestly, I am not very good at cleaning up after each layout. So, especially when I'm kind of using a kit, like, yeah, no, I just don't clean up very well. It kind of gets to the point where things are kind of like falling off my desk or falling onto my workspace, and that's when I know, okay, it's time to clean up. Or if, I don't know, somebody's coming over or the house cleaner's coming or something. Um, we did, I, I am trying uh, to allow someone to clean my house. And uh, I told them, I said, just vacuum the floor in the craft room. Like, you don't need to do anything else. Don't try to dust anything. Like, I would be worried if she dusted something that it would just fall down. Like, so, so yeah. So we'll see. Um, we'll see how it goes. I don't know. Totally off topic. Let me get back on topic. So, here are those. So, a couple of them are scraps, a couple of them are branding strips, and then a couple of them are cut from the Jen Hadfield Along the Way mini paper pad, this one here that I'm flipping through. And I was thinking I wanted to map my photos with that same paper in that is the background, as well as map my photos with it. But I ultimately decide I'm going to go with this gold striped paper instead. So originally I cut my photos at 4x4, and then because I wanted to use this 6x8 pad, I had to trim them down a little bit more. So they end up, I think they're more like 3.5 by 3.5, I think is what the sizing comes down to, which works perfect for a 6x8 paper pad to get a nice little border. So that is what I am doing here. I'm going to go ahead and map my photos. And then I am going to go off screen and put all of these strips down because it's just a little tedious. And there it is, all done. So I also glued my photos down, and I'm realizing there's some circular elements in the sketch, and because I haven't fixed my sewing machine yet, I could do just some like doodled hand stitching per se. I could literally hand stitch it. Or in my case, I have these doilies that are the perfect pink, and so I'm going to go ahead and put them down. Now, I realize this one at the bottom is a little darker, which tells me that it's probably two of them, which it was. So I'm going to go ahead and stick those down, and then I'm going to work on my embellishing. I don't put my title kind of where that is, and I don't know that I really have an actual title, but I'm going to do 3 clusters in a diagonal. I'm going to do one at the top of the first photo, which I guess I should talk about the photos a little bit, because you're probably looking at it and thinking, why are you scrapbooking a picture of a broken mirror? Well, on our tour, our driver hit a tree. But just with the mirror. And After looking at a couple of the other tour vans, I don't think this is super uncommon. I think because of parking situations, they kind of pull off the road and they are big vans. So anyway, he hit a tree, so I took a picture of the mirror because why not? And that little tab that I put on the top of it says the story. So I will mention it a little bit. And then I put a little arrow pointing to it so you kind of know what you're looking at. And then to kind of be tongue-in-cheek, I wrote fun things, which is actually implying more for the second photo. So our guide was super knowledgeable. Like he just knew so much. So this, I'm not even sure what it's called. I'll have to try and figure it out. But it's the inside of a plant and it's super soft. Like it was crazy soft. So I went ahead and figured that the two would go fine on the layout because it's kind of about our tour guide more than anything. So I'm going to put a little journaling spot on the bottom. It says important reminder. And then I'm getting a phone call from Mexico. So I'm going to ignore that. So a couple little label stickers, and then that journaling piece that says important reminder. I did find a sticker that said, "What a ride." So I put that at the top, and then I found the word "oh." So I went ahead and put that up at the top as well. So it says, "Oh, what a ride." And then I'm looking at this case of the Blahs because I figure there was probably going to be something on there that would work, and I couldn't get anything to work. So to finish it off, I am going to do this kind of swirly border sticker, but it's short, so I just tore it in half so that it can fit around the doily, and you can't even tell. So I realized that I didn't trim down that yellow paper from over the edge, so I just went ahead and trimmed that down. Here is that last label sticker that I'm going to put on. I love putting on like multiple layered labels and using that area for my journaling. I just like it. I do like labels. That's definitely a thing. So down below, I will have a list of everybody who is playing along for the Sketch Sunday crew, as well as Sandy's information for Follow a Sketch February. And that is going to do it for me today. If you have any questions, please leave them down below. I'd love to know if you were ever on a tour and somebody hit a tree. So remember to wear your crown, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.